Wake the fuck up, samurai. We have a city to burn.
I am sad. And I know not many people will watch this video, but it will be just a rambling about one of my favorite games, franchises that sparked my love for gaming in general. And it is going to be about Diablo. Well, as I said, I am sad that this game, especially Diablo 4, took a turn that I don't enjoy anymore. And I will explain why. My journey started when I was pretty young, in my teens, when Diablo came out, 1995. I played it back then in the room of a friend of mine who had a PC, and he showed me the game, and I fell in love with it. It was my first, I would say, action RPG/RPG back at that time that I played really excessively, and I liked the concept. I could dig into the world and trying to improve a little bit, right? That was the goal, to maybe one day show my friends that I'm a strong warrior, mage, or anything. And I played them all. I played Diablo 1, the expansion, Diablo 2, the expansion, Diablo 3 expansion, Diablo Immortal, and now Diablo 4. And I will say, well, I never played Diablo 2 on an online stage, kind of. I recently bought Diablo Resurrected and tried to play it out of nostalgia, for sure. And it wasn't the same back then. Of course, I changed. Games have changed. Franchises have changed. But the main loop was there, and I kind of enjoyed it. The basic leveling, finding items, improving in little bits so I can be better and beat the game. I love the gritty, dark, gloomy atmosphere, but also the story of Diablo 1. It really hooked me, and it was the sound concept, the constant fear that some enemies could come around the corner, and you just wanted to go one more step, maybe to finish, to find the waypoint. And sometimes you died, sometimes you didn't. But that was cool. That made me really, I would say, save up some good memories from the youth. Diablo 2 was back then also a pretty good game. I played a paladin, and I managed to play it offline until level 70 something with a charge paladin with a, I think, consumption aura. I don't know, the aura that kind of like gives you life and mana back when you kill enemies. And it worked out until I hit the level check, the barrier. I couldn't beat the 3 Horadrim warriors, or what it was. And then I started to play an assassin. But it was fun. Nice memories back from those days. Diablo 3, then it was okay. There were phases where I didn't play it. Then there was a phase where I really loved to play it. I enjoyed to play a Crusader as a commander build. I spawned so many other units, and it felt really like standing in the midst of a demon invasion and commanding all your fighters and shooting some catapult charges or commanding catapult charges on them. It was amazing. But now we're coming to Diablo 4. And it hurts me to say, but Diablo 4 really lost his appeal, or its appeal. It really lost me. I fairly enjoyed the first couple of hours of the game, early access, all those open beta weekends. But then I don't know what happened. I played the seasons. I'm playing them even now. I'm leveling because I try to do the seasonal journey usually. And each season I try to level up a heroic or hardcore character. And it is really tough, but maybe someday I will do it. In general, I am disappointed. I feel like Diablo is a chore. Diablo, when I log in, I want to achieve my goal, right? But it really is not fun. And there are a couple of stages you could say that achieving a goal is not always fun. That's true. Like achieving the goal of building up muscle, right? It takes a long time, hard work. You don't see the progress, but in the end, you arrive at the point where you see it and you're happy. Or with work, you have a goal of, I don't know, buying a big house, or I don't know, have a good life. So you spend all your energy into this one goal. So you work a lot, you get education, you focus on the real stuff, and yeah, you get a reward. But in Diablo 4, it is not like that. I don't know. It feels like you are with a girlfriend or fiance, and you kind of accepted your fate. You accepted the person on the other side, your spouse, how she is, and you go with it. You know this is not the right person. It doesn't feel right, but you still are there because there's nothing. You're scared kind of to change it. You're scared to admit that this game is not, or this person in this case, is not the right one. And what then happens is, the longer it goes like this, the more things happen in this relationship, or in this case in the game. You get more frustrated, and in the end you have to cut it clean. And I don't know if I'm going to quit Diablo forever, but I'm sad that my childhood, my little boy fantasy of being a hero has to die with this franchise. Yeah, sure, I'm a grown man now. I'm pretty old, 40. And I would love to have this feeling from back then. But it isn't coming with Diablo. And I don't know, I started to play Last Epoch like everyone, and we'll try other ARPGs as well. But one point is clear. Last Epoch is like a side chick. It is exciting, it is new, but maybe if you don't change, then and accept maybe some points in the game industry, and maybe even some points about yourself, and Last Epoch is not the savior. I hope it is, to be honest, but I'm not sure. I had to say that. I had to make this little video for myself to ponder about my past with Diablo, about my present with Diablo, and about the future with Diablo. And I think there's a lot of talk about Diablo right now, and I understand it. I gave it a long period of time to develop, and I still hope it will get better. But for now, it really doesn't spark any emotion, any trigger, like positive trigger in my body to play it. I force myself to do it, and I will still do it, and that's not good. There's not much to do for me in this game, personally. Like, of course, doing the seasons is one thing, but then the other point is basically, level up one hardcore character up to level 100. That's my goal. If I achieve that, there's nothing more to do. And that's sad. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. If you managed to stay here for that long, let me know what you think about it from a almost emotional standpoint, not the technical or opinionated standpoint, just from the standpoint of you as a gamer and human being. So I hope to see you in the next one. Peace out.